What up, though? Ledge here. TBL, y'all got license to print money. Y'all got license to print money. I don't know who is behind the scenes. I don't know. Y'all ain't. This ain't exclusive vodka. y'all, y'all are way beyond exclusive vodka with what y'all doing. So let me get this straight. You was able to book Daylight versus Rum. You was able to also get people that aren't cheap, like a New Jersey twerk. You were able to get all of these artists for 3 rounds on a 2-day event. And then you spin a block and tell us that coming up this year, you guys got Hitman Holla versus Murda Mook. We listen. I ain't pocket watching, but the money is money. Y'all got that. Niggas got that bread. Now, for those of you who are a little bit concerned, right? Because for a lot of y'all, TBL kind of just popped up out of nowhere. They've been here, so this isn't. I know y'all thinking instantly like, what was that league in Florida that came out of nowhere and was just booking battles galore and giving people bread? Like, oh, is it Guardians of the Culture or something like that in Florida? And there's been some other leagues, and there's been like one-off leagues, like what King Bao did and what other people done did back in the day. Just coming, kind of pretty much robbing the culture. This isn't that. TBL has been here, been established. They did collabs with several other leagues before. I think, and I could be wrong. I had to go back in my messages, but I believe I was a part of talking with them maybe 2 or 3 years ago because they was talking about collabing with us here at Bar Wars. I believe it was myself and Smo. I got to check the messages, but I believe one of them reached out to us, TBL. So, hey, you we dropped the ball on that because I don't think Smo got back with him, or I don't know how that happened, but could have been something major in that. This didn't happen, but yeah, Hitman Holla versus Murda Mook. That is like that's like damn near one of the last of the ones. You got that. You got Easy versus Rock. That's probably never gonna happen, or not happen in the foreseeable future. You got Hitman versus Twerk, Daylight Deluxe. That's about it. As far as like the quote unquote mega matchups, like that's about it. And like whenever Surf come home, and then Surf can run his gambit of battles, right? Like him versus Easy potentially. Him versus Mook is still an option. So Surf is kind of like, you want him to get home and be good, but on the battle side, he can kind of help save and preserve battle rap as far as the big stage main event battles. One thing I did find out through Chilla Jones, not personally, but I seen him on Twitter. Somebody was like, "Yo, I hope I don't know if this is a pit style or a big stage, but I'm going to see it." And he kind of confirmed already that Hitman versus Mook is going to be on a big stage. So that changes things. Because I'm to be real with you, if it was like how it was for Apollo, I had Mook clear. I had Mook clear. That's just like his element for real, for real. Not saying they ain't Hitmans. I remember Hitman doing this thing on Shout to O Street Status. I remember them in the pit style, him battling Young Ill like twice and stuff like that. I know he can do that. I know he's comfortable there. But it's just different when you facing Mook in that setting. Like we just seen what Mook did against Arsenal in that similar setting with just people just hovering around you, and you in the pit and you in close quarters and you got to engage and rap. We seen that. Big stage, Hitman has a fighting chance. And I want to say more than a fighting chance. I don't want to dub it like Hitman is still going to be outclassed. Um, but I do think based off you're only good as your last battle. And while Hitman has been like solid, like he was good against Hustle, though people got Hustle winning. He was good against Gotti. that's kind of like a 50-50 battle. Like a lot of people kind of got that as a debatable. Like I said, Mook just battled Arsenal and cleared him, so it kind of he got that lasting impression where he's going to go in as the favorite more than likely. So I get it. I get it. And TBL can just like take my money right now. I'm not really tripping. I don't need another 2-day event, and I don't need like 12 battles. So I hopefully y'all like find a sweet spot of like one night, 7 or 8 battles. So between 6 to 8 battles, and like it don't have to be mega matchups. Give some people a shot that's been putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Like we're buying the card, and this is the thing about battle rap. Like the consumers are actually very easy to please. Once you give us the main event, you give us like a co-main event. The rest you can just give us guys who got ladies, men, and women who are just really good. They don't have to be the biggest names. Like if you want to give us a woman on there, like give us Fendi. Like Fendi is fire. Like put her against Prestavia, I don't know, somebody, and we just let them go. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't need. I'm trying to help y'all not overspend. Like y'all ain't. I know y'all got it. Y'all clearly got it, but y'all don't have to. Um, Whoever y'all sponsor is, however y'all getting it, y'all don't have to. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to. You don't have to squeeze every dollar that they gave you. You don't have to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that because I want y'all to keep throwing these type of events and keep putting these type of matchups together. But y'all, I don't want y'all to do this at the cost of just blowing the whole whatever the budget is just on like one event. You know what I'm saying? Like, be budget friendly with this. You know what I'm saying? So, as someone who spent time in this and talked to advisors and accountants and things like that behind the scenes, I know a little bit about saving and preserving, but still giving you quality work. Now with Hitman and Mook, it's simple. It's very simple with this battle. Can Mook do more than just perform well? Can he talk to Mook's soul in a way that nobody else has to kind of crack the armor in Mook a bit? Like I haven't seen that being done, even when he's lost some battles. I haven't seen that done really. Like Tay Rock gave him a fight. Um, Verb was probably closest to doing that, like talking about like you're not of our kind, and how you was like he's making references to him being like comfortable being like an industry like kind of throwaway castaway, like putting you in the cage. Like he was the closest to really talking to him and kind of cracking the code. Does Hitman have that in him? I ain't seen it yet to really break someone down. Usually if he's talking at you, it's more about his accolades. Like you ain't did this, I'm this, it's gonna be difficult. And Mook, how he's going to play to the crowd, because when you're on the stage, you kind of got to go at your opponent, but also cater to the crowd and entertain them while you're going at him. So he kind of got to go back to New York when he battled Gotti. Like he had little Pop Smoke joint, and bringing up New York references, like talking about coming off the porch. I'm from New York. We had stoops. What is a porch? New York went crazy. Like, yeah, we got stoops, B, and all that. So you're gonna have to pander a little bit depending on where it's at. I can't quite remember the location. Don't even know if they said the location, but he gonna have to pander a little bit. He gonna have to be a little performative, and he's gonna have to cut on topics about Hitman that maybe we don't know about. But if he is gonna talk about like sentiment and whatever happened to him out in the West and all that, he got to do it better than the other cats did it. Because that's the only way doing reusable angles work, is if you take it to another level. So it's gonna be interesting to see the game plan from both. I'm excited. I know y'all excited. TBL salute. Like I said, I'm gonna be tuned in for it. Looking forward to the next announcements. But you don't have to spoil us with top tiers and spend like I save y'all money. Save y'all, just give us a few little joints that's like, okay, we already there. I'm trying to help y'all. We already there. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So Hitman versus Mook, man. Who y'all got, man? Let me know in the comments. Peace and love.